It feels like just yesterday my sisters and I were in first grade together. Yes, you heard that right. We were all in the same class together because we're triplets. Being a triplet in school made for some really fun moments. My sisters and I always loved when we got to go to the school library. We would eagerly get in line with our class, and as soon as the library doors were opened, we would all rush in to grab the perfect book. One of the books I remember going for a lot in early elementary school was the No David book series. I always thought that the stories in the books were so funny, and I could not get enough of it. The No David book series started with one book and then flourished into 10 other books in the series, all written by author David Shannon. The No David books are based on actual events from when Shannon himself was a young child. When he was 5 years old, he wrote short stories and illustrated them as well, of a little boy that did not follow his mother's rules. He jumped on the furniture, broke vases, and chewed with his mouth open. As a result of this, Shannon's character, David, always heard his mother say, "No, David." The first book in the series, No David, shows the main character, David, misbehaving around his house. David's mother continually tries to stop David's antics, but nothing seems to stop him. He continues on with his silly, reckless behavior, which leads him to get sent to timeout. But in the end, David's mother, which is never physically shown in the book, gives him a hug and tells him that she loves him. All of the books in the series follow a similar pattern. David gets himself into trouble, but by the end, he makes up for his actions and is given love or praise. An example of this can be seen in one of the other books in the series, David Goes to School. David goes to school and is having a hard time behaving, listening, and getting along with the other students in his classroom. As a result of this, David has to stay after school. David feels bad for his actions, so he cleans up the entire classroom until it's sparkling clean. The teacher then gives him a gold star for cleaning up the classroom and sends him on his way home. The original No David book won the Caldecott Medal in 1999 and was recognized as a notable children's book within the same year. Also, based on a 2007 online poll, the National Education Association named the book one of its teachers' top 100 books for children, and was also one of the top 100 picture books in a 2012 poll by the School Library Journal. David Shannon has also written several other hit children's books, such as A Bad Case of the Stripes, Duck on a Bike, and Alice the Fairy. Those are all geared towards young children between the ages of 3 and 6, just like the No David book series. The No David book series continues to be known and loved throughout many schools, classrooms, and homes. David is a beloved character whose humor, big mischievous smile, and antics show that no matter what, parents will always love their children. I love this book and cannot wait to read about David's silly antics to my future classroom of first graders.